Hey, how y'all doing tonight? This is Sai, and I got a battle here with Cetra or Cetra or Cecilia or I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guy, when you see this. But he's from the Cetra forums, and I made a couple wrong moves here in the beginning of the match that probably cost me a nice chunk of it. I don't know if I would have won, but either way, it's dumb mistakes. So he uses Swords Dance and I set up a substitute, and then he uses Extreme Speed and that's gonna break my substitute, and I use Agility, and this whole time I'm thinking if I keep using Agility I'll be able to go first over Extreme Speed, which is just dumb. So he uses Extreme Speed again, and that puts me down at the yellow, and I actually have enough HP to use another substitute, and a smart idea would have been to baton pass, but I keep thinking I'm gonna go first if I get faster, so he uses Extreme Speed and that's gonna break my sub, and then I use Agility again instead of baton pass, which was dumb. So he's going to use Extreme Speed again, and that's going to KO my Venomoth there. So I send him my Vileplume, and he uses another Swords Dance, and I use Sunny Day, hoping I'll be able to outspeed it after this because the speed is doubled, but I don't. He uses another Swords Dance, and I use Solar Beam, and it's going to bring him down to less than half. And he's going to use Extreme Speed again, and this is like a wall because I actually live this Extreme Speed with like +6 attack. And I use another Solar Beam, and that's going to take down his Lucario. But my Vileplume is basically dead right now, so he sends in his Weavile, and I thought Night Slash on the Weavile was like illegal or something, but I don't know. Didn't really bother me too much. He just kills my Vileplume with it. So I send him my Ninetales, and he uses Night Slash, and it takes me down to about half. I use a Flamethrower, and it's Sun, it's Stab, it's super effective. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't happen, which it did. I KO his Weavile. Then he sends out his Drapion, and I fear an Earthquake, and I don't think my Flamethrower will be able to KO it, so I switch into my Togetic, and I was right about the Earthquake. So he uses Night Slash, and that's going to bring me down to about half, and I made a dumb choice here and switched my Scarf with whatever item he had. I don't know what it was. But I used Tri-Attack, and I was hoping for an effect right there, but I didn't get anything. But I bring him down to less than half, and he kills me with his Night Slash. So I send him my Sneasel. He uses Night Slash again because he's locked into it, which I guess was an okay move. And that takes me down to more than half, and I use Assist, because usually I get a good move. But I didn't know that could work on guys on your team that are dead, so I use Toxic, and that's not going to do anything because he's poison. So he uses another Night Slash, and it's going to bring me down to yellow, and I kill it with an Ice Punch, and Life Orb does damage. And then he sends out a Crobat, and he uses U-Turn. That's going to kill my Sneasel, and he switches into a Gardevoir, but I thought the Trace was going to trace the Sneasel's ability, so I send in my Flygon, and he traces the Levitate, so I couldn't use Earthquake and like 1 or 2 hit KO it. So he uses a Hidden Power, and I don't know what Hidden Power that was. And then I use a Thunder Punch, and that brings it down to more than half. He uses Hypnosis, and it actually hits. And, I'm asleep. He uses Psychic, and I actually survive that. And then I wake up, and then I use Thunder Punch, and it's going to bring it down to the red. He's going to use Psychic again, and that's going to KO my Flygon. I send in my Ninetales again, hoping I can either go first or survive a Psychic, and I go first. So I use Flamethrower, and that's going to KO the Gardevoir. He sends out a Zapdos right there. He uses Thunderbolt, and that's going to bring me down to 10 health. I use Hypnosis, and I got really unlucky. He's asleep, and I was going to build up Nasty Plots. And he's asleep right here. I use another Nasty Plot, and I was going to use, I don't know what I was going to do there, but either way, I should have just used Flamethrower and did some kind of damage. Uses Thunderbolt. That KOs my Ninetales, so good game, however you pronounce your name. Rate or like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, peace.